there's never been anybody to do. I'm Sonny Liston, I'm Jack Dempsey, there's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw, there's no one that can match me.
My name is Nassim the Dream. I'm a 15-year-old amateur boxer, giving my views and opinions on everything boxing related. I'm ready to give you guys consistent, reliable, unbiased commentary. Boxing is my passion, slaying trolls is my hobby. Hope you enjoy. Like, comment, and subscribe. Devin Haney does it. He becomes the first undisputed champion 135 pounds since Pernell Whitaker. I'm just so proud of Devin Haney, man. This dude fought through racism. He fought through a whole country against him. Had to go to a foreign land just to capture the belts. Almost had none of his team with him. They didn't even let his father get into the country until the very last minute. This is a rocky story, man. I'm just so proud of Devin Haney. Because, black fighters in the sport of boxing often get the short end of the sticks. Fighters who's supposed to be on the pound for pound list are not on the pound for pound list. They instead have Latino and European fighters who have really done nothing to prove themselves to actually be pound for pound talent. We often get ducked in the sport of boxing. We often get a lot of the short end of the stick in the sport of boxing and get ducked in boxing. Haney, even though he's one of the most ducked fighters in the sport of boxing in his own division, he managed to do it. He managed to beat George Kambosos Jr. and become, the man 135 pounds. I don't think nobody at 135 pounds can beat Devin Haney with the exception of Gervonta Davis. That's how skilled and talented Haney is, because he absolutely dominated George Kambosos Jr., the man who beat Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez, he beat Vasily Lomachenko, and he made it look very, very easy. He dominated this fight using his jab, just countering George Kambosos Jr. all night. Every time George Kambosos Jr. would try to throw a punch, what would happen? Devin Haney would just throw a quick jab, either 2 of them or 3 of them. It was just beautiful to see. They made this fight look like a sparring match more than an actual fight. He was going down to the body of George Kambosos Jr. with the straight jab, the straight right hand, catching George Kambosos Jr. with the left hook, the uppercut, just pot shotting with George Kambosos Jr., outmaneuvering George Kambosos Jr. when George Kambosos Jr. would try to come over with the overhand right or try to throw combinations. The few combinations they threw out this fight because he was extremely scared to let his hands go. George Kambosos Jr., he just had no game plan for this fight. If you look at the corners in the fight, Devin Haney looked extremely relaxed. He was just telling him to box. At George Kambosos Jr. corner, he looked extremely worried to tell him to push the action, but he couldn't do it. He was terrified of Devin Haney. Devin Haney was on the 1-2 on him, moving out of the way to punches, holding him on the inside while George Kambosos Jr. tried to do his best work. George Kambosos Jr., man, this dude, he's a clown. He's a scumbag, I said in my previous video that Devin Haney is just a better boxer, and I thought I was proven to be right. George Kambosos Jr., like I said in my last video, at best landed glancing right hands and some good body shots. That was about it. He couldn't do nothing against Devin Haney, not even enough to win a single round against Devin Haney. That just shows you the mastery of Devin Haney. And Devin Haney is only 23 years old. You have to think about this. At undisputed champion at 23 years old, all right? He's only going to get better and smarter and more skilled as a fighter. This is just beautiful to see by Devin Haney, all right? Devin Haney should be on your top pound for pound list after this performance because he absolutely dominated George Kambosos Jr. That being said, though, like I said, we know that George Kambosos Jr., we called Devin Haney a fake gangster, a rat, and informant, this and all that, disrespect Devin Haney. We already know that the judges are corrupt, and considering that they gave George Kambosos Jr. 4 rounds when he, like I said, won no rounds in this fight. They had it 116 to 112, when in reality it should have just been 118 to 109. That's how bad George Kambosos Jr. lost this fight. And Devin Haney, he had to be in this country with most of his team gone. And like I said, his father came at the last minute. I'm proud of Devin Haney because he struggled so much, but he came out on the top and showed why he's a true champion. That being said, though, salute to Devin Haney for becoming the first undisputed champion since Pernell Whitaker, like I said, for showing why he is the best fighter in this division. And like I said, Devin Haney, man, this is unreal, man. Like, he's doing Floyd Mayweather things. I think he has the potential to be the best fighter in his generation if he keeps continuing at the path he's going. Same with the right people, Yoel Judah, Bill Haney, and the rest of his team. That being said, though, salute to Devin Haney. I'm extremely proud of him for becoming an undisputed champion and showing why in boxing, if you can put the hard work, the dedication, the grit, all of that, you can pay it off in the long run. But to wrap this up, this is Nassim the Dream, rocking his head, next head to sleep. A hot shot with another one. Peace.